Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. Teach, play, and discuss medium and heavy strategy board games, war games, 18xx. We are your hosts. I'm Edward, as it says there.
I'm Jess.
All right. So today, as a part of Gen Con, this is my favorite way to experience Gen Con. I'm not gonna lie, right?
Yes.
Legitimately.
Yes.
Here, not.
See
there.
all the games, none of the walking. This is amazing.
Yeah, fan, yes. All right, so anyway, today we are busting out Origins, First Builders, designed by Adam Kopinski and published by, well, obviously Board&Dice, because we're on their Twitch channel today.
Yes.
So that makes sense that, right. Anyway, all right, cool. So normally we stream stuff over on Heavy Cardboard, but what we had talked to Raynor about is we're actually going to do 2, maybe 3 streams of this, of Origins. And so we're doing a low player count today with you and I.
2 players.
Here on Twitch, on the Board&Dice Twitch. And then I'm probably will go ahead and stream a solo playthrough on Sunday over on Heavy Cardboard. And then the official, whatever.
3 to 4 player.
Yeah, the multiplayer.
Yes.
Not the anyway, the 3 or 4 player with the full teach and the whole kit and caboodle will be sometime in the next, let's call it 10 days, 10 days to 2 weeks over on Heavy Cardboard. All right, so that's going to have a full teach of the game and then the full playthrough and the whole 9 yards. Today, we're going to do an overview of the teach. Just an overview of the game, and then we're going to kind of teach as we go. Since this is Gen Con, and that's kind of how demos work usually, we thought, cater it to how people, not how we normally do it, but how the convention normally works.
Convention works, yeah.
That makes sense to me, right?
Yes, I've missed this.
All right, so that's all we got. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hopefully, y'all on Twitch are ready, and let's do this, shall we? So, Jess, take it away. All right, eventually. There we go.
Origins First Builders, they came to this planet and they chose you. They uplifted your people and promised great prosperity. They provided the wisdom and the resources to build your cities sky high. They taught you the ways of culture, science, and warfare. They promised knowledge for any willing to learn. Come, Archon, guide your citizens to victory under the watchful eyes of the builders, our benefactors from beyond the skies above.
All right. So that's we'll call it the setting, I think is a better way to put it than theme necessarily. But all right. So here we go with an overview on what it is you're trying to do in Origins First Builders. So Origins predominantly is a dice placement game. All right. These dice we're going to start out with, we're going to draft these at the beginning of the game, so ignore those right there as if those weren't there. However, we are going to have our dice as workers, or as we call them, free men, as well as speakers, which are colorless dice. So we're going to have all these different colored dice in our bases here. The speakers will not be in bases. Those are just temporary workers. Think of them that way. And then we have our super powerful Archon right here, or our leader that is going to have some rule breakers associated with them. But ultimately, our workers, i.e. our dice, are predominantly going to go up and visit these encounter sites up here. All right. So those encounter sites are where the majority of the actions in this game are going to take place, as you can see. So we're going to place our dice up here, and we're going to take a whole bunch of various actions out there. Now, what those actions are going to allow us to do are build buildings over here into our tableaus, where they're going to allow us to build up our military, which it's called combat or fighting in this game, but there's no taking away from one another. It's just adding to yourself instead of taking away. So that's the military stuff. Then, I mean, it is a board and dice game, and you can't have a board and dice game without temple tracks. So it has temple tracks, as you could imagine. And all of these things are going to be related to when we place our dice up here at the encounter sites. In addition to that, there are other various things that we're going to be able to do on our turn. We're going to be able to close a district. So closing the district basically is going to have a collection of 4 buildings around a worker, and we're going to take it and place it over there and lock it down, which is going to be for in-game scoring on that. Then, in addition to that, you could choose to build a tower level. A tower level has to do with these markers over there in the various 5 different colors that are going to add to the palace, which are going to be in-game scoring multipliers for closed districts. All right. Then another thing, I mean, it is a worker placement game in a sense that, well, you have workers and you want to take more action. So how do you do that? You're going to grow your population. You grow your population by unlocking bases in which then you'll be able to acquire more dice into your bases to then be able to take your workers out here and place them out there in the encounter sites and do more stuff like that. And finally, when you have no other actions left to do, or you choose to not take any further actions, you can then pass, which is going to be retrieving your workers from there. They are going to age or get more powerful. The pit value is going to increase on your workers. At a certain point, they will become advisors, which are going to make your Archon more powerful. Rinse and repeat until one of the 4 endgame triggers are triggered. What are those 4 endgame triggers, you might be asking yourself? Well, first off, if any one player has reached the top of all of the temples, so in other words, when Jess reaches the top of all 3 temples, that will trigger the end of the game at the end of a round. Or, in lieu of that, if there is no gold left on top of the 4 district cards up there, so you see there are 2 gold on top of each one when there are no gold left, or when 2 of the different colors of tower discs are removed. So you'll notice there are 3 in a few of these, there are 4. When 2 of those supplies are empty, that's another trigger for the end of the game. Or the unlikely thing to happen, if we run out of citizen dice when we need to refill these up there, that also will be a trigger. Realistically, probably today, how the game's going to end is either 2 of these are empty or all the gold is gone from up there, realistically. Because probably in a 2-player game, we're not going to reach the top of those temple tracks, but I see that as a challenge to Jess to make that happen.
I was about to say, are you making a challenge? It's so, what that is.
At the end of the game, once one of those is triggered, we finish that round, and then we go into final scoring, and then we find out how much Jess won by. And there you go. That's kind of the overview for how you play Origins First Builders. So, with all that said, we'll go ahead and bring that back. Hey, what's up, y'all? All right.
You're just trying to jinx me now.
I will do whatever I have to do to be able to win. Outside of cheating.
It's been a very close game every time we played. I beat you by 1 point yesterday. It's close. But you have a good shot.
But she won. That's the point. All right. So, without further ado, we need to figure out first player. So, here, we're on camera. We can do this. Rock, paper, scissors. 1-0 you. 1-1.
Oh!
2-1. Boom! All right. So I take the first player marker there. All right. So starting with the first player, what's going to happen is these dice are out here only for drafting for our first 2 workers. We have our Archon and we have our first 2 population bases. So I'm going to pick 1. Jess is going to pick 2. And then I'm going to pick another. So things I'm thinking about here. Obviously, there are 2 of each of the various colors out there. There are a plethora of options of what you can do with the various dice. We will talk about those as we get going. There are advantages for low pip dice and there are advantages for high pip dice. The advantages for high pip dice is it's not going to cost you extra resources to be able to go to these locations more often than not. However, the downside of those is they are going to retire sooner, so you get less use out of them. So there's that. The flip side, it may be expensive to be able to use the low pip dice, but you get them longer. Yeah. So that said, looking at this, I kind of had an idea on what it is I wanted to do to start with. So it's risky, but I am going to go ahead and take the 1 pip purple die.
You wanted a purple.
All right, so I have drafted my first worker. Jess will draft her 2, and then I will draft 1, and then we'll get started. Okay.
I'm going to take these 2.
Yeah, all right. I mean, everything is important, and that's the thing we've learned, that it doesn't feel like any one thing is a direction. There are a bunch of different directions you can go. The key is you have to build up your city or else you're not going to do well. And I think I will go ahead and take the orange as well. So all of these now are gone. These go back into the supply there. Boom, done. Now, we each start with one of the 4 resources. There's stone, wheat, or food. We'll interchange those. And then there's wisdom. All right. In addition to that, there is gold. Gold is a wild, so you can use it in lieu of any of those, as well as gold will help us to be able to build our towers as well, which are endgame scoring modifiers. So what do I want to do to start? Well, I think, I've already realized that I kind of messed up from what I wanted to do.
Tell me why. I need to understand this. How have you already made a mistake?
Well, because in a perfect world, I would like a red die to be able to go. Now, you can use any colored die, but the advantage to having colored dice is when we go to the various encounter sites out there, you can, unless you put up a 6 pip value up there, you can only do one of the 2 gray options that are there. But if you have a matching color, you can also, you get the bonus of the bottom thing. And it's an efficiency of actions, right? It's a euro. I just watched what I don't know how you say his name. Anyway, he did a pretty funny video on the difference between a euro and Ameritrash. Ameritrash, roll dice, da, 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 da. And then euros are very prim and proper, and it's just hysterical. It was pretty fun. Anyway, whatever. I am going to go ahead and start by placing my Archon out here, all right? So I'm going to go out to the red encounter site. First and foremost, you'll notice that there are the wheels out here for the various space stations, right? The first thing you do is you advance it 1 number. The reason you're doing that is the minimum number of die or pip value of die that can go there without having to pay a cost. Your Archon always ignores it. Even if it were a 6, your Archon gets to ignore it. The reason this matters is if, for instance, I had placed a 1 up there like that, and it were at a 2, I can do so, but I must pay the difference in wisdom.
Okay.
All right. So if it were a 2, I wouldn't have to because it meets or exceeds that. But if it were lower like that, I would have to pay the difference, which is 1 wisdom. But as it is, I didn't. I used my Archon, which feels a little wasteful, but nonetheless. So I placed it there. It does not have a color right now. Your Archons do not. So therefore, it doesn't match the red, which means I don't get to do what the bonus says. And the bonus says pay a wisdom and either advance the military or fight. Well, I can't do that. So instead, I can do one of the 2 things on top, which is get 3 food or go ahead and build a building. That's what the hammer symbol there is. Well, I have chosen to go ahead and just take the 3 food. So boom, done. So I will grab the 3 food. 1, 2, 3 there. And we'll try and keep them in line as best we can so that y'all can see what they are. There we go. I now have 4 food. My turn is over. Done.
All right. I am happy with my decision. We're going to go up to orange.
Okay. So to be clear, real quick.
Yes.
So on your turn, you get to take one of those 5 actions, right? I chose to visit an encounter site, placing a die or an archon.
And I am visiting an encounter site.
Okay. So first things first, because you have short arms. There we go.
Yeah, I'm never turning those.
So real quick.
First thing, I'm going to choose one of the top gray options.
Or the bonus, if you want.
Understand. But first, I'm going to choose one of the top gray options.
Okay.
And I'm going to do one of each of those resources.
So a stone, a food, and a wisdom you get. Okay. And then you may do the bonus.
And now I get the bonus, which is to take a...
No, go ahead. Keep talking. Just give me a second. Let me move
to take a speaker. So I'm going to take a speaker when you focus there.
There we go.
And no reason not to take the 4. So I'm going to take that speaker, which I can use either this round or save it for a future round. Correct?
You can, right. So you're going to hang it. It's an extra worker.
For right now, I'm going to hang on to it. And that is my turn.
Okay. So on my next turn, I am not going to place a worker out there. In lieu of that, I am going to grow my population. So what does growing your population look like? Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and take a look over here on my board. So I want to be able to add another worker. Well, you have to have a base to add a permanent worker, whereas Jess added a temporary worker with the white die, right?
The speaker, yes.
Correct. So going left to right, and you must, I pay 2 food to unlock that base. So I will then permanently unlock that. I will pay the 2 food. Now, that allows me to get another worker, but I still haven't done that. But that is how you grow your population. Boom, done. But I still have these to be able to go out there and do stuff. Done. You're up.
I am up. And I know the next... Oh, that does work out. All right. Next thing I want to do is, again, I'm going to visit an encounter. Go up here.
I guess
Can you turn that for me, please?
Yes, ma'am. I guess I should have mentioned all the encounter sites are not limited to one. They're unlimited.
You're mentioning it now.
Yeah, there you go.
So turning that, I would love some food, but I'm actually going to build.
Okay. All right. So if you're building, let's...
Oh, hold on a second.
Holding.
You wait. Yep. Wait 1 minute.
Okay,
waiting. I'm not going to move up the track if I do that now.
It's orange Pico today. Have any of y'all played this online, by the way? Any Origins players out there?
Oh, is it on TTS?
I think it is.
We're back in that.
Okay.
This is why I got this, and then I forgot why I got this. I need more wisdom.
Don't we all need more wisdom?
We do. So we need to turn
so you back that up.
Yes.
So this advances.
Pay no attention.
Colorless.
Yes.
So which are you going to choose?
This, what I am doing is getting the wisdom.
Always important.
You need lots of wisdom.
Okay, so that is the 3 wisdom. Scoot back here for a second.
Hold on, I got to make sure that this is visible. If I could. What?
I just realized I might as well get the handy dandy little mark.
Now I'm going to fix this. Okay, there you go.
So, could have gotten 3 wisdom or spent 1 stone to advance up one of the temple tracks to then be able to take
which is going to be good.
One of the constellation cards, which we haven't talked about yet, but we will. They're cool little rule breakers for whoever owns them.
And that is one of the places that they get assigned.
Right.
Yes, it is very good. All right. So we moved that up. I took my action because it's a speaker die. I don't get a bonus action.
Because it's not yellow.
All
right. So now yes, I will. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and take my 1 pip purple, put it up there. That advances here. So now, obviously, y'all know what I'm going to do, which is, well, I guess not obvious because y'all don't know what the options are yet. I could take any of the 3 basic resources and a gold in addition, or I could go ahead and take another worker, take another citizen die. That's what we're going to do. In addition to that, I can spend 1 food to go ahead and build a building, which I probably am going to do. But first things first, I could do the bonus again first if I wish, but I elect not to. So I'm going to take a worker. So let's go ahead and show this. The cost to be able to get a new citizen die is wisdom, 0, 1, 2, 2, or 3. And what color do we want for our permanent worker? Everything feels important in this. I need stone, I need food, I need wisdom, I need all of it. But I think I will go ahead and spend... I mean, it's 2 points just to be able to do it. I can't do that. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the various buildings over here. And I think what I am going to do is I'm going to spend my 1 wisdom and a gold. No, just my 1 wisdom. Spend my 1 wisdom to go ahead and take that red die because it only costs 1 wisdom to do so. I have an available base, so I'm allowed to take it. Had I not had that available base, I wouldn't be allowed to take it. Done with that part. However, my turn is not done.
Right.
Why? Because I have not yet done what the bonus is. And the bonus says I could spend a food to go and build a building. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to spend a food there. So now let's go ahead and show the buildings over here. So we have 2 tracks. There is this one, which is just the supply of buildings. And let me tell you, they're pretty. There's a lot of different buildings in the various colors. These were randomly placed out here, and they all have 2 costs associated with them. Or they have a wisdom cost as well as a stone cost on them. So if I chose this one, it would cost me 1 wisdom and 2 stone, et cetera, all the way down, and they increase in value. Or I could choose to build the other side of the building, which is a farm. A farm ignores the wisdom cost, and you notice there's no stone cost on it. But they are colorless, and they don't give you the special ability that's shown on the bottom of it when you build it. So, trade-off on that, okay? So, because I don't have any wisdom, and I can't afford any of these on down, and I can show you those, as well as moving on down to those. But because I can't afford it, I am choosing to go ahead and build the outpost. So that's going to cost me 0 wisdom and 1 stone. Well, I happen to have 1 stone left. So there. I'm going to take the outpost. So now let's go ahead and talk about our buildings. So our buildings start like this. We have our agora and we have our palace. And the agora says that when you close a district containing the agora, gain 1 basic resource in addition to that. Well, okay. I have to place this building in 1 of 6 available slots. They must always share a vertical or horizontal side with an existing building. So it could go there, it could go there, or it could go there, or vice down here on that one. The reason the placement matters is going to be for those guys right there. Because if you make that pattern with any of them, when you close a district, you're going to score 12 or 15 points.
Yes.
So it makes sense to do. Now, you can always rotate those. You can flip the card.
Yeah, the pattern is hyper-friendly. Like you can even flip it this way and mirror it down. So
exactly.
Super friendly.
So I think placing it right there where I have it, I think that makes a lot of sense for me. And then when I do so, you get to trigger immediately as a 1, possibly another time in the future. But as it is, the outpost says move 1 space on the military track or perform an attack. Okay, cool. So military track is going to be this track down here. Everybody starts there. I'm going to go ahead and advance 1 space. Anytime you pass one of these barrier markers,
yes.
All right, every time you pass one of those, the superiority markers, you're going to get a superiority tile, all right? Advance 1 spot, etc., etc. When you attack, you get to do or get whatever is shown on the inside of this, and you're going to score 1 victory point for every opponent whose disc is behind yours, and 1 additional point for every superiority marker that you have passed. Mm-hmm. So for instance, if I had just moved from there to there, I would score 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 for an opponent, a total of 5 points for doing so. But I'm not attacking, I'm just advancing, so I got this superiority marker. Why does that matter? At any time, you basically can take another action, take another turn if you want. But I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that for right now. And now, boom, my turn is over. J-Rex, you're up.
That's a really good explanation, by the way.
Thank you. Well, call me a noble steed.
So Archon is going to go out. I'm going to visit an encounter. Surprise, surprise. So we're going to go up here. He still advances the track. And I want those 3 stone.
Everybody must get stone.
Yes.
So, stone. Or your option was?
To advance on the military track and attack.
Right. After doing so, which you're always going to want to.
And
right?
as you said, attacking isn't really attacking. You just score points based on the number of those superiority tokens you passed and the number of players that are behind you, and perhaps get a bonus that's listed on the track.
And you want to mention what the bonus is had you put a blue worker up there?
If I put a blue worker up there, I'd have the option to pay a stone to go up on a temple track.
And that is only a one-time thing.
Yes, and you'll notice that that doesn't have a card shown next to it, so I would not obtain one of those cards either from the board or from another player.
There we go. All right, cool. Oh, somebody caught that. Thank you, Greg. Ceylon said Bob Dylan, everybody. Anyway, all right, cool. All right, so I could pass, but I still have workers. I might as well make use of them.
Maybe.
So, I need resources, as you could see. I have a gold and I have a food, so I'm going to go ahead and visit an encounter site.
Point of order.
Oh, God, we did forget to, after we took the building. Thank you.
So these all slide up.
And then what color building was taken?
Red.
The red that fills
That
in.
will come down the bottom, and we have a veteran settlement now. Choose one of your unused red freemen, gain VP equal to its value. Afterwards, reduce its value by 1. Could be beneficial in both regards.
All right, there we go. All right, so as I said, I am going to visit. I'm going to use the orange die. Now, to be clear, I could place this orange die anywhere out here, but I like bonuses. So, and I need resources, so it kind of makes sense. So first things first, it's at a 2, it's a 3, we're good to go. I don't pay anything. Okay, so I will go ahead and do the same. I will take 1 of each of the basic resources. Now, the other option on that is I could have, if I wished, the bottom option, or the middle, as it were, is you can pay 1 to 3 food, and for every food that you choose to pay, you can either advance 1 on the military track or increase the pip value of any unused die.
Freeman die.
Yeah, correct. So, to be clear, an unused, meaning I could not do it, I could not increase that one, I could not increase that one, but I could increase that one, 1 pip per food, up to 3 food, etc. One other thing I guess we haven't mentioned, these should have gone up.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish your turn. We need to roll
I took a red, so we take from the supply here, we grab a red, we roll it, and as long as it's not a 6,
goes out.
It goes out. If it's a 6, you re-roll it, okay? And it always will fill in the slot there at the end. Now, in addition to that, I get the bonus, which is taking the, God, why can I not remember the white dice? What are they called? Speakers. So there's only one speaker left.
You're a speaker.
Fair enough. So I'll take the 3. It's an extra worker. Boom, done. J-Rex, you're up.
Well, fine then. There is a glory to Rome there for anybody keeping track or knowing what that is. Because I was going to get that last speaker.
Oh, here, excuse me.
But I won't now. I can do other things.
All right, so the encounter.
I'm going to visit an encounter. I'm going to go up here. Can you please turn for me? It was at 2. I'm fine because I have a 4. I am going to build, and I was going to build the forum, but the forum would have allowed me to take 1 speaker for free. So I will not build the forum.
Because there are no speakers left.
So I'm going to build the mountain temple. And thank goodness, or this would be a really loud glory to Rome, I have enough to do that with. So I have 3 stone, this is the mountain temple, and a wisdom, and I shall take the mountain temple. Now, this is where, if you watch the show Heavy Cupboard, you will know that Jess is really bad at patterns. And when I'm building my city here...
I have failed you. I apologize.
Actually, yeah, leave. Because I want to show this and my tableau.
Yep.
So I'm trying to look up here and seeing how I could maybe double up to finish some districts and score these. And it is really hard for my brain to do this, even though it is uber friendly in how it works. But I think I figured it out. So I'm going to put this one right here.
Yes. I mean, it makes 2 of those available to you right now.
Yes, you know how long it took me to figure that out. That is not fair. Every turn he took, I was looking at these, trying to make that work. And he looks at it for a second and is like, oh, you can do 2. That's not fair. It's not fair. My brain can't do that.
I got to have some advantage in any of this. So now the mountain temple, what's it say?
I can advance 2 steps on the mountain temple track. You can spend 1 gold to advance 1 step on another track.
Okay.
I do have a gold, so I probably will do that because economy of movements.
Right, and somebody had asked about starting spots on the temple tracks. That's the 0 space. That is the starting spot on the temple track.
And this is just to show you which track
temple. So forest, mountain, and water.
Yes, it's
ocean,
water.
Sea, right?
Ocean, sea, water.
Right.
All of those are the same.
Yep.
The synonyms. So I move up to, on the mountain track, I hate spending gold.
Oh.
Because gold.
I screwed up.
What's wrong?
I have done this wrong the whole time.
Oh, it does start down there?
It does start down there. I apologize.
I thought we would have needed to see.
I would have thought 2.
Well, 1,
So
2.
there we go. All right.
Fine.
So you advance 2 on that, and you may pay a gold to advance on any other.
Well, I'm paying the gold.
Okay.
And I will advance on... I'm going to look at these cards because at the end of the round, whoever is in the lead on these tracks gets the cards. So some of these are good. I'm going on Gemini.
Go for it.
Is going to let me, when passing, of course that won't happen this time because I do not have the card yet, but when passing, gain 1 basic resource for each space you must move back on the military track.
Which we haven't talked about yet, but...
You'll see that upcoming. Every Capricorn over here is every time you build a tower level, you may add 2 to the value of one of your citizen dice, up to a maximum of 6. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dice. So the citizen dice.
Yeah, they're your regular colored dice.
But citizen dice means they need to be over here, not in an encounter spot?
No, it's every time you build a tower level, you may add 2.
I could even go out there if they're in use?
It sounds like it, yeah.
All right, we might want to check that. I know that the rule book's good about covering those details. Sagittarius, every time you take a new citizen die or speaker die, you may add 1 to its value up to a maximum of 6 or 5 respectively. And of course, we know that the speaker die only go up to 5. So that's why it's 6 or 5 respectively.
The only dice that cannot be manipulated that way are when they're already in seats of power, i.e. they've closed the district. So yes, even if they're out there, they can. Yep.
All right. Well, that seems pretty good. I think I will move up on... I'm checking this to see if there's any others. Yeah, I'm going to advance 1 step on the chosen temple track. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to go up on Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorn. By the way, these were not random. Capricorn was random, but that's our birth signs.
Yes, we have a Sagittarius and Gemini. I don't know if that's a good mix. Is anybody Sagittarius and Gemini? Is that good?
I think it is.
It seems good.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go with it. All right, cool. So you're done, right? We need to refill the buildings.
Yes, and I took blue, so I'm going to put out statue, advance one step on the chosen temple track. I don't know what that means.
On whichever one you choose.
Okay.
And then an obelisk. All right, so I have 2 workers. Now, do I want to use them both? So now it becomes interesting. I have a 2-pip red citizen. That's a 3, and that's a 3. So I would have to pay a wisdom to make up the difference between 2 and 3 to be able to place on any of those.
You do have a speaker.
I do. I'm just floating the idea out there that I do think we're going to go. I'm not going to be able to get the bonus. I think going up the military track doesn't really help me right now. An attack only scores me 2 points. So I think what I will start with is I will go ahead and place.
Oh, shoot. I didn't finish my turn.
Oh, what did we miss?
Bonus on that.
Oh, yeah.
We were building and doing this.
Spend a wisdom.
My bonus is spend a wisdom and move up on the...
And you go on top?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
Which is actually behind you.
Fair.
Just making sure.
So I placed the 2. It's a 2. We're good. But that means I'm only going to get to do one of the top 2 things. And I'm not going to take wisdom. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and spend the stone and then move up 1 temple track and take the associated card. So I'll spend the stone and I think it makes sense to go up either the Capricorn or Sagittarius so that I would keep the card. Because I would lose this one because Jess would have the tiebreaker having reached there first at the end of the round when we all pass. So I think it would have been smarter to have done this earlier, but alas, there. And I take the Sagittarius card because it says so right there. So I get to hold on to that. And now every time, as long as I still have the card, every time I take a new citizen die or a speaker die, I can add 1 to its value up to a maximum of 6 or 5 for the speakers. All right, cool.
It's pretty good. I like that one.
So that's done because I can't do anything else. So Jess, you're up.
So my other options, I don't have any other actions that I can take. I can't visit an encounter site because I don't have anybody to go there. I cannot close a district because I don't have one that will close in or a die to place there. I can't build a tower level because I don't have a gold to pay for that. But I can grow my population. And I think I should. So I'm going to pay the 2 to feed this little guy and have him come out into his little place there.
Okay, done. So I do have that. The question is, do I want to use it or do I want to hold on to it? I think it behooves me to go ahead and use it. And again, I'm short resources. I can place, it's a 3 will work for any of those. So I don't know. I have no stone. I'm going to need more wisdom. I could go jack of all trades, get 1 of each.
I really like the orange for that.
It's versatile.
Yeah.
It's nice in that regard, right?
It feels good. Feels like you're getting a lot.
Yeah, let's do it, I guess.
I convinced you.
I will go ahead and go there. It's a 3. We're good. That advances. And I will do the top one, which is take 1 of each basic resource. There we go. All right. So, Jess, back to you. So, as we have covered, can't do any of the top 3. Can't do the 4th. So you have to pass.
I'm going to turn over my card to indicate that I am passing. And now I am going to bring back my Archon. I do have this, too. I could have used last time.
You could, yes.
Force another thing, but there was nothing else I could do. So I'm going to bring this wonderful die back, and he is going to be Happy Birthday! He's 5 now. Can you get me the one on the end? And happy birthday! You are 6. Getting so wise. All right.
All right, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now on my turn, I do have a gold. I could take a tower because, as you notice, I have one of each of the colors. We start with one. The cost to be able to build a tower is a gold for each marker of a given color. So if I want to take whatever color, I count how many of that color, and that's how many gold it costs.
So currently, 1 for any color.
Right. But right now, I don't have a really good reason to take any of those.
Get a red. Get a red. You do. You have a red. You're totally going to put a red die there.
So I'm not going to do that. Okay. Again, very, very similar to Jess here. I can't visit an encounter site because I have no workers left. I can't close a district because I don't have a minimum of 4 out there. I choose not to build a tower level. I could grow my population.
Oh, you're going to pay gold?
I could, because it costs me 4 food. I have 3 food and a gold.
Oh.
I do have my superiority to be able to take an extra action, but no, I'm just going to pass.
Jeez.
So, just like Jess, I take my Archon back. I take my 2.
Happy birthday.
Becomes a 3. A 1 becomes a 2.
You didn't say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. And not to be overshadowed, happy birthday to you. All right. Now, everybody at the table has passed. And when everybody passes, what's going to happen now is a number of things. First and foremost, any speaker dice that are out there will return to their spots. And hey, guess what?
Happy birthday!
5. I could have kept that, I guess, and there. And it doesn't matter.
It's crazy. Everybody was born on the same day.
It's really weird, isn't it? All right. Want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay. So, nope, wrong one. There we go. There it is. We're good. All right. So now, whoever's furthest along on the military track becomes the first player. So take a look at the military track. You'll notice that we are on the same spot. But who was there first?
You were.
So I keep the first player marker. Boom, done. Okay, then.
Move back if we have to.
You always will then regress back to the most recent superiority marker that you've passed.
Yes.
But we don't move back because we're already there. So, okay, boom, done. So now we're going to go temples. And now we are going to distribute all 3 cards, even though that card is gone and already been taken. So we take a look. Who's furthest up that track?
Me.
Green. You get the Capricorn. Then here, you. Who's here? Me. So I get to keep the Sagittarius card. Okay, boom, done. Hey, did any of us trigger the end of the game?
No.
Which, again, to be clear, all the gold up above the district cards gone? No. 2 of those tower discs gone? No. All the dice? No.
2
Top of the temple track? All by the same player? No. So we continue. It's a new round. Begin. There you go. And that's Origins, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Now I feel like we can relax a little bit more.
Right, because that's that first round, all the
and unpass
description is out there. So I do have commentary about this. You had mentioned, you're not really attacking. Do you notice that they're in a coliseum?
I have. It looks like Rome.
You're not attacking each other. You're putting on a show.
Right.
It's a show. You're going out with your swords and you're doing a show. And then maybe you convert some gold or you do it.
I would argue
it's not like attacking like I'm attacking you. I'm doing an attack show.
See, I disagree with some of it. You're putting on a show.
Yes.
Oh, but there's death that's happening. If you look close, people are dead out there. But it's not you. You are the benefit. Like
That's a bull. It's not a dead person. It's a bull. Well, that person might be dead.
Okay, I'm just saying. You're putting on, so you have the gladiators out. They're the ones doing the death.
These are the discussions we have while we're playing a game, because I'm very into theme, and I will make up any excuse for why the theme fits. I will make it.
So, okay, a couple things now. A friend of ours who, if you've watched a number of the shows, you've seen Derek here, and he has said that this is a true Glory to Rome game, right? And the reason for this can be, you notice the pips on my dice, and you'll notice the pips on Jess's dice. So she has all high pip value. So I'm not going to be able to cost her wisdom. She could theoretically do that to me, though, potentially. Because, notice, these don't reset. Now, if it were at a 6, it will then spin over to a 1, so that's how it resets. But otherwise...
You better place that orange. I will mess with you on orange.
There is that.
Red, actually, too. Oh, either way, you're in trouble.
I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit up the encounter site there. And I'm not doing that because of the threat. I'm just doing it because resources, yo. Okay. And I get to take a speaker die. So I will take one of each. And I will go ahead and take the higher value speaker die. Done.
Okay, well, I totally can do this, so I will. That was your encounter. You got your speaker die.
I did not.
Make sure you're turning it. I'm okay there. I'm going to turn that, which is going to cost you something, which makes me very happy.
If I wish to go there.
Yes, I'm very, very happy about that. Yeah, if you wish to go there. And then I am going to build for my optional action up there, and I'm going to build the forum, which is going to cost me 1 wisdom and 1 stone. And the forum, bear with me, you know I have trouble with this.
No, you're fine.
I will get it. The forum goes, well, it goes either place, but we're going to put the forum here, and it gives me take 1 speaker for free, which I'm going to do before you take all the speakers. So I've gotten a speaker.
And here I will, since you're building that way, I'll go ahead and set it there. There we go. All right. So as you can see, the forum just triggered for her. So take speaker for free. You did.
Now I'm going to take my bonus action, spend a wisdom to go up on this.
On the military track.
And
to be clear, you could have chosen to go ahead and score it, or attack, as it were, if you did choose to attack, which is the second option there.
I would have remained here, and I am behind you. Does it count you if we're tied?
But we're tied, so you're not...
So I could get 2 points.
1 point. You're past 1 superiority marker, and you're not ahead of any...
Oh, so it negates.
Spot. Right, so you would
it is only 1 point. If it was 2 points, I'd probably do it, but I know I'm going to probably go back there, so I'm going to do...
That makes sense.
The move up. We'll see if that was the right call. Then these all now slide up.
There we go.
And in orange comes out. We have Court of Law. Change the color of one of your unused dice, but keep its value.
In other words, change one of these dice to a different color if you want out of the supply, but keep the same number as you said. Well, it will cost me a wisdom to put my red die there if I wish to go there, but I don't really think I want to.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I would love to, but I don't think that's as terribly as important. I do have 4 food, however. So on my turn, I'm going to go ahead, grow some population here. So I will spend my 4 food there and go ahead, bring that bad boy out, because that is going to work hand in hand with Sagittarius that says every time you take a new citizen die, which I haven't yet, I get to add 1 to a pip value. So seems good. You're up. While you're thinking, if it's okay, I'll go ahead and go over final scoring just to be able to give folks a idea of things that we're going
Absolutely.
to. Okay, while you think. That way you're not in a rush.
I appreciate that.
All right. For every gold that you have left over, you're going to score a point. Then you're going to score a number of victory points on the rightmost advisors. here. None of us have had advisors yet, but whichever the furthest one filled, you always fill from left to right. It'll be between 1 or 0, as it were, and 15 points. Then the temple tracks. You score 2 of them. Which 2? Not your highest. So if you made it to there, but you were down here, you would score 1 and 1, as opposed to the 70 that is the highest potentially there. And then if you have a seat of power here, whatever the pip value of your seat of power, i.e. your retired die is, you're going to multiply it by what color it is, by the number of tower discs of that color you have. So if you have a 5 here, and let's say it were red, and I had 3 red discs, tower discs, 3 times 5, that's 15 points. Whoever has the most points wins at that point. All right. Did I stall long enough?
You kind of did. So I'm going to talk this out.
Yeah, go for it.
You could use this against me, but I don't care.
No,
so I have this awesome orange over here, which when I use it over on the orange encounter site is going to let me do both of the options up above.
Why?
And do the bonus because it is at a 6.
Right.
So that's great. But let's look at that other gray option. Taking resources, awesome. I want to move up a couple more times on the military, though, and it's 1 to 3 food, which I have none of. I would be getting a food, but I'd like to have some more food. So let's look at where we can get food. Could go to purple and get 1 food and a gold. That's not a bad plan. And then I would have 2 to move up twice on the military track. Or we can go to red again. If we go to red again, I probably need to go now, and just get the 3 food with my speaker die. And then that would ensure that I'm going to be able to move up twice on the military track. And then potentially move up a pip on one of my die. But then they'd both retire, and that seems pretty dangerous.
Because they're 6s. Because they would have birthdays, as you like to call it. But 6s are as high as they go, so they
would
retire.
Become advisors down here. And goodness, I need these dice.
Because you would be losing 2 workers.
So that's really problematic, but fun. So there's that. So these are the things that I'm trying to consider right now.
If I may, in addition to all of those things that you just said, if you were to use your speaker die for here, the 3 food also gets you 3/4 of the way towards getting another population die base. But you already have one empty. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Which allows you to go to purple, which allows you to grab another worker. So, yeah, there's...
Grab another work. Oh, allows me to go to...
Yeah, and grabs you a citizen.
Okay. Yeah. So, lots of options. You can see all of these choices coming out.
Problematic, but fun.
But fun. I'm going to go for a bunch of food and multiple reasons here. And this is where it's a little bit. So it was at a 4. My 4 speaker die is fine. This hurts Edward even more because now if he wants that bonus, he's going to do 2 wisdom.
I don't want that bonus that bad. I would love to have it. But
it's 2 wisdom and it costs a wisdom for the bonus. So it's 3 wisdom to move up on the track. And
because I have a 3 pip and that's at a 5. That's why, right?
And that seems really problematic. But my speaker really only at this point gets me 3 food.
But hey,
it's 3 food.
Hey, don't look a gift food in the mouth or 3 of them.
Gotta eat. People gotta eat.
Gotta have manja.
People gotta eat. So I still have my superiority token. So if I wanted to do something right away, right now, as far as any of these actions, if I wanted, so if my die were low and I was super concerned you were going to go in there and move up, say I had a 5 orange instead, and I was concerned you were going to use your speaker and mess with me over there. But I'm not concerned, so I'm just going to hold on to my superiority token, I think. What?
Oh, wow.
What's wrong?
I'm reading the veteran settlement one there.
Yeah. Choose one of your unused red freemen and gain VP equal to its value.
I mean, it'd only be 3. And then reduce it by 1. So, which buys you more time, right?
Yes.
So,
see, I'm all over here aging my folks.
Yeah.
And you're like, how can I make you younger? Can see our focus in life. I just want to be old already. I want gray hair.
Gray hair, yep.
Truly, I've wanted to be an old woman for a very long time. I cannot wait for this.
That is not a untrue statement, but I am going to go ahead and visit an encounter site using my purple 2, and I will go ahead and go there. I will go ahead and grab a new citizen die because workers are good, yo.
Which one?
All right. So I have 3 wisdom, which means I could do any of those of my choice, but I want all of them. Red. What is the blue building? A statue, advance 1 step on it. Oh, that blue looks awfully good. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the blue 2. But when I do this now, I currently have Sagittarius.
Yes,
Sagittarius says every time you take a new citizen die or a speaker, you may add 1 to its value up to a maximum of 6 or 5. Now, the speakers only go up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys go up to 6. So happy unbirthday. Boom, done. So I did that. Do I want to build? It would cost me a food, which is a gold.
Oof.
But is it
You're
worth
free with
it?
those gold. I'm like, hold on to the gold. Do not let go of the gold.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I am. So I'm going to spend a gold in lieu of a food, and I'm going to go ahead and build a building. Which building am I going to build? I like that statue.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, that statue is kind of tasty.
There's
a board for that. So it's going to cost me 2 wisdom and 1 stone. And hey, there.
You are not nice.
To be clear, you did have your superiority token. You could have taken
nice.
it. And I will go ahead. Oh God, did I put that in the wrong spot? I think I did.
What?
Oh no, I totally put that in the wrong spot.
That would be me.
How the hell did I do that?
That would be me.
You might be in luck. I might not take that statue after all. What I'm doing is point at the second one. That, you'll notice, blank or whatever, doesn't matter. Red, that's good. Blue there, and damn it. So
this
instead,
works, though.
That does work.
It's cheaper.
I cannot believe I did that. And the purple, take a wisdom.
Oh, that's good for you. You can set a mothership to 1. You could get red back to 1 and save yourself.
Terrible. All right, fine. I will get a rebate of a stone and a rebate of a wisdom.
Oh, come on. That's not bad. No, you don't get a rebate of a stone. You paid 1 stone.
Okay, never mind. Check that. So I will take the Fountains of Wayne, Fountains of Wisdom, and I will. Let's see.
You'll like it. Actually, that is better for you. I'm not like.
We'll go there.
I'm kind of upset about that because I worked hard to make that cost you money.
So it says take 1 wisdom. Don't mind if I do. Always good to be wise. And reset any mothership to 1. Well, the thing is, I don't know that I necessarily really want the red one.
Oh, okay.
You know, even though it matches here,
if you don't want that bonus.
Yeah, I really don't necessarily really want the bonus. So if I don't care about the bonus, what do I care about? Is any of the actions at the top to be able to...
You might care about the bonus next time, though.
That is true, to be able to turn it... Yeah. All right.
Like you're not getting bigger
so
there.
I'll reset that to 1. Boom, done. That is that. We refill this with a purple. Ma'am, please. What do we got?
Healer's Mansion. Gain 1 VP plus an additional VP for each Freeman you have.
Oh, well, hello.
That's kind of good for you, too. This did not work out poorly for you, mind you. Because that actually is good for you, too, and you need another purple. So.
You are correct, man.
All right.
All right, I'm done. And again, if either of us are going to use our superiority token, we would mention it. So here we go.
Alrighty. So I am going to do an encounter. I'm going to use my awesome 6 red, my really wise Freeman.
All right. So it's a 6, which is special.
Means I get to do both of the gray, as I think we've covered that.
Yeah, I know.
So 1 each wisdom, a food, and a stone. And then we're going to move down to this food question. I definitely want to spend 2 food. I'm just doing the 2 food for this second.
Okay.
To move up 2 on the military. I get another one of these superiority tokens. And now I'm really far up here. Now, the question is, I do have Gemini, which when I pass, I gain 1 basic resource for each base I have to move back on the military track. So, but I'm paying a food to do that. So maybe I'm converting a food into wisdom or stone if I think that that's beneficial.
Right.
Or I can pay a food to move up one of my Freemen. Does it have to be? No, it doesn't have to be unused. We checked that. So that would make my red Freeman retire, though. Oh, you need to.
Oh, God, we are terrible about this.
It's not a big deal. Come on.
So
we're
the
fine.
blue used, so we'll roll.
And that's a 5, so that's going out. Okay. I mean, I have this open, but those would both be gone. I'd have to use my Archon really well the next turn, get a die. There's a 3 purple. That's not the worst thing, because I could use the purple, go get another die. I feel like I could manage that. So that's an interesting thing to do. Popcorn. Where was I?
Okay. So.
I was just.
No. So you did both of those.
Yeah. So I need to do one more.
That's done. Did you pay a third? You only paid 2.
Right. I'm deciding on the third. Thank you. That was the popcorn.
Okay.
I needed to decide what my third thing was. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it because it's fun.
Okay.
It's probably not the right thing to do. I'm going to do it.
Let me double check just to make sure I'm not lying to you that can be done.
Yeah, I think we checked that in.
I believe you're right,
but
if only there was a Rainer that would allow it.
Rainer will say it too. But yeah, I was up there with the actions, and you said it was any. The only ones it couldn't be was a district, one that's in a district.
No, that was for the.
That was this time, but
that was Capricorn.
You checked this the other day, not today,
okay,
and
fair
that
enough.
was also the case.
No, it's unused.
Oh, it is unused.
No, it's unused.
Okay, that's fine. So I don't have to make that decision,
Correct.
And I get that back because I can't.
Because you can't do that.
I don't have an unused.
You could move up 1 more if you want.
But again, what I just explained was
I know.
That'll only give me a resource when I move back. I guess it gives me the flexibility of getting a green or getting anything else I want when I pass. But you have a couple more actions here, and what if you go and take that Gemini from me? That would stink, and I wouldn't get that resource. So no, I'm just going to do the 2 and move up on the military track. I think that's the right call.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and place my blue die there. And I will go ahead and do the 3 stone and then pay one of them to move up 1 track. So basically I'm getting 2 stone and a bump on our temple. And
did we move the orange when I went there? You would have done it, not me.
I believe so.
Okay.
No, you stood up and did it, but yes, I'm fairly certain.
Well, you went when it was a 4, which made it a 5.
Then we will double check.
Okay.
Peanut Gallery can let us know. I will advance on that track.
You're the Peanut Gallery.
Right. Oh, yeah. We're on Twitch.
We're on Twitch.
Right.
Yeah. So if you check and see if I
did Jess move
this.
Okay. Done.
I don't think we did because you would have moved to the 5. All right. I have my Archon left. I think I need gold. I kind of want to build Enclosing a district is taking an unused die and putting it in the district, right?
Right. It's got to be unused. I made that mistake yesterday.
Build a tower level, grow population. I'm halfway to growing a population, but that one's going to age out and I'll have another population to fill anyway, so I don't feel an impetus to do that right now. There is that bonus 10 points at the end if all of those are out.
As soon as you build your 4th base, you get those 10 points immediately as a one-time.
So that's a potential. I need to build again.
Is all this making sense? Y'all following along?
I want to build, I think. Can I do it? I have 2 in 1. Ooh, Amazon.
Stuff.
Woo! Things were delivered. Anybody else? Lots of Amazon deliveries? Yeah, I know.
See, you're a COVID. Everybody is. Yeah.
It is. So I think I might just go and build. I kind of want this court of law. And then I have a district, which gives me some more stuff that I can do later on. Change the color of one of your unused dice and keep its value. Okay, this is super interesting. So I'm thinking of building the court of law. Oh, this is kind of cool. I could change one of my, I don't have any unused dice. That was a thing.
So that is probably the hardest thing about this game is knowing that you have to hold back dice to be able to trigger certain things because it's almost always unused dice.
Yeah, that's something.
And I'm pretty sure Rainer can answer this, that this is a final production copy. The one thing that I will point out while Jess is thinking is you'll notice that the numbers, the dice here are all in black. They don't come that way, but it took Jess about 5 minutes with a Sharpie to do that, and it made it look better on stream. It definitely makes it pop. Yeah.
Makes it pop. You could use silver. It's kind of an arts and crafts project. Have fun with that.
Right.
All right. I should get some gold is what I should do. So I'm going to go do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to go up to the purple. This does still move it. So it's going to go up to a 4.
A resource of your choice and a gold.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So the gold is a given. I'll decide on my other resource.
Okay, and while you're thinking, I'll go ahead and take my turn.
All set. I get no bonus or anything there.
Because you have no advisor, so still colorless with the Archon.
Shoot. I should not have done that, but that's okay.
Go ahead. I haven't taken my turn.
I'm going to take a die.
Hurry up.
Yes. It's free.
Okay, instead, so nothing else is changing.
No,
I got you. So, purple. Okay.
Same one. All right, go.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and in hindsight, I am changing plans. So I will go there and I will build. Oh, God, will I?
Yeah, see? And then you see it and you're like, darn it.
I am short of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
I will wait on that. I will use my Archon. There. Instead. Doggone it. There. And I'm just going to take the 3 wisdom. So turn in 2, get a 5. Done. Josh, you're up.
Okay. That is later. Do this now. Okay, so that allows me to place this guy. He goes out.
Yeah,
now I'll take
wisdom.
the gold. Why? What?
You just placed a 3. It's a 4.
Okay. Oh, can I do that?
3. It's
I
a 4.
didn't notice. All right, I will. Can I do that? Shoot.
Do you want to do that now?
It doesn't cost me a wisdom. It costs me a wisdom. But
so then,
I am going to take my free resource. I'm going to take my free resource.
Okay.
As a wisdom.
Okay. So it's a wash. Mm-hmm. But you had to have it and a gold.
So I paid it. And then I got it back.
And you get a gold.
And I get my gold.
And you can pay a food to build.
I will pay a food. And I will build.
Which one? Hold on. Give me 1 second. The statue?
I will build the statue.
Okay, so 2 wisdom and a stone.
Let me look at my thing. That's going to be an orange. This is the other blue. It is going here. Advance 1 step on the chosen temple track.
Pay first.
Okay. So that was
2 wisdom
2
and a stone.
And a stone.
Okay. Got it. And now what's it say?
Advance 1 place on the chosen temple track. I'm ahead of you there because I was there first.
Correct.
I'm ahead of you there. I'm not there, but it's only 1 spot.
Yeah, but it's worth 0 points. It's an important 0. Get you off the schneid.
I mean, I have to, because remember, scoring is only the 2 lowest.
Correct.
So it does seem important to start moving up on this one. So I'll do that.
All right, and you went here and you built. We're good, so that will now be
a blue. The obelisk comes out.
And what is it?
Gain 1, 2, 4, or 7 VP for having 1, 2, 3, or 4 obelisks in your city.
None of us have obelisks.
Get a lot of obelisks.
Okay. All right, so now that I have wisdom, now we will go there. I will spend the 1 wisdom to advance here on the military. Then I will go ahead and build, and just was a lamb chop, made it cheaper for me. No, yeah, it's 2 and 2 now. So I will go ahead and build the healer's mansion. So that is 2 stone and 2 wisdom, getting 3 back. And the healer's mansion. And the healer's mansion, because I'm looking at the 3rd one in over there. So that works. There. The healer's mansion says gain 1 victory point plus 1 additional victory point for each freeman that you have. Not unused, but I have a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. And I am done. So there, and we have the artist parlor. It says gain 3 victory points for every color among your freemen. Oops. And we have the gate of passage that has come out. Okay, done. Your honor, ma'am.
All right, so I have no more pieces to put out, so I'm not visiting an encounter. I cannot close a district yet because I don't have one that's sealed up. Could build a tower. I cannot grow a population. I know for the towers, so we talked about this, right? Once this district is closed off, or kind of there's a space here, then I can put a die here, and if that die color matches,
it activates the buildings again.
So I could potentially get a blue one in here and get those to activate again. So I kind of want to retire a blue one over there.
And I think the board is smaller. It's a 4-fold. It's 4 quadrants.
So potentially, and then end game, the number of blue discs I have multiplied by the pips on the blue die that would potentially be here. So I think I will go ahead and increase the tower, the blue tower.
First time we've done this. So it's a gold per. I
paid 1 gold because I only have 1 blue. So it's 1 level right now. That buys me a 2nd level. I will put it next to it so that you can see it. But I now have 2 levels of blue.
There we go. All right. So you're done. Are you spending any of your superiority?
No,
okay.
I have no need to hurry.
All right. So now, what the heck am I trying to do? I have a fair bit of wisdom and not much else going on here. I do have a 5, and the 5 I can place out on any one to take any one basic.
Oh, every time you build a tower level, you may add 2 to the value of one of your citizen die.
May. Right, that is the Capricorn.
That's the one where I actually can do it if it's out?
I believe so. So Capricorn in the back, and I'll show you all this here. In the back of we have the zodiac cards, the card text, as well as additional information right there. And then the building tiles, if you have anything specific. So Capricorn, what you just said, and it says value 6 can't be increased. A 5 becomes a 6. And dice in the seats of power cannot be manipulated. So it does not specifically say unused dice. So I would argue, yes, you can.
All right, so my purple is going to become a 5.
Okay.
Had I done that in reverse order, I would have. See, this is this is the planning of the game, is the order of things.
Agreed. No, it's just it's my Archon. Just so basically ignores the pip value.
Still increases.
Yeah.
The mothership, but it doesn't require. It's a 6 basically, or a 7, I suppose, because it doesn't match and give you double.
I think we're gonna go food there, and nom 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 nom. Jess?
And you increased that one.
I did.
Okay. So I am passing, and we'll turn this over. When passing, gain 1 basic resource for each space. You must move back on the military track. Obviously, I don't move back yet, but I wouldn't move back anyway, so
0.
nothing.
So here's your Archon, just short arms.
Thank you.
This, and yeah, start with those.
So, actually, both of these are
board,
these are going to age out, so.
No, they're not.
Oh, when they're 6. Okay. But happy birthday. 1 is going to age out. Here he comes. Happy birthday.
And then, go ahead.
Happy birthday! You fly down here. And what this means is, I don't get these points, right? That just sits
That's
there.
endgame.
Endgame.
Potentially, as well as if you don't have a color die already retired, it becomes an advisor. So now your Archon has the orange color.
Yes. So when I place him, he actually would get the orange bonus because he has this advisor sitting here. If I had another orange that was aging and going into the advisor spot, it can't because you're only going to have an advisor of each color Freeman. So in that case, I would score the points that are to the leftmost here. And then that would be it.
Rightmost, whatever is filled rightmost. So if you had 2 others and you were to put another orange, you would still score the 6 points if those were filled.
Rightmost I would get 15. So.
Okay, sure. Leftmost filled. Okay, I see what you're saying. My bad.
I'm like, that makes no sense.
Okay.
I would love the 15 points though.
Fair. TW Will, hey, Justin Edward, are we able to rewatch the video on Twitch after the stream is over? I don't know how this works. Rainer will have to answer that, but I will say this. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, we're going to have another stream with a full teaching of it over on Heavy Cardboard.
That will be multiplayer, 3 to 4 players, and potentially a solo stream on Sunday. Both of those over on the Heavy Cardboard channel. Twitch requires a couple weeks of it just being on Twitch, so it would be up to Rainer where it shows up after that couple of weeks exclusivity to Twitch.
Okay, there you go. Cool. All right, so closing a district. So I'm out of workers. Requires an unused worker.
Yes.
So can't do that. Building a tower level. Requires gold. Ain't got none. Grow population. Requires 6 food. I got 3. And I have no workers. So I too shall pass. So there. I take my Archon back. Everybody. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So you sing the song. I do.
And happy birthday to
I do
you.
Frosty the Snowman. Happy birthday.
That's good too.
Frosty the Snowman.
All right, so that's done. Now we have all passed. So it's the end of the round.
Yes.
All speaker dice. So
we got 1 to roll.
The 4 becomes a 5. The 5 rolls. Becomes a 4. Okay, second verse, same as the first. Cool. Military track. Who's further?
Me. Woo, woo, woo. I never am first player. I love this.
And now,
First time.
Everybody moves back.
Yes, to the superiority.
Done. You get no resources because of your, which is a Gemini. I move back. I don't get anything because I don't have Gemini. And then Jess is ahead. She keeps Capricorn. Jess is ahead. She keeps Gemini. I'm ahead. I keep Sagittarius. Done. Did we trigger the end of the game? No, Jess, your turn. Flip your pass. Here we go. So now,
and back we go.
Now that we've done everything except closing a district, we're just going to power through now.
Yeah.
At this point.
And then
Here we go.
you'll see us when we close a district, do some things. Okay, Jess, remember what you wanted to do. You want that. You want a couple of things for building wise, doing those in the right order. And that actually seems super, super good. Do I have 1 and 1? I don't. So I need some wisdom. And there's a few places I can get wisdom up there. So I could go to orange. And look at that. My Archon has the bonus there. I think I shall do that. So we're going to go straight up here.
I will advance it.
It's going to advance to a 6, which is not super great for Edward. Sorry. I'm going to take 1 of each basic resource. Doot and doot.
And again,
then because I have this advisor.
It doesn't have a value though, so you're never going to be able to do both with an Archon.
No.
But yes, it does match. So
now because I have this advisor, I get the bonus there and I can take a speaker die. I like this. There's nothing I need to do right away with my superiority token, so I am good.
Hey, Yoda. Nope, not on YouTube today, but we will be on the next time.
I suppose. Oh, I always forget. You really could. I could use this to visit another place, like right now.
You have workers available. You can do it. You can only do 1 per turn, though, so you can't do
No, I couldn't just keep going back to back. But I need to keep things kind of unused. I know I'm not using this guy for anything. Choose one of your unused red freemen and gain VP. That is a really good thing. That is this one, which does let me build. I do have a food to build. It's purple. It is a 6, so it would give me both of those. I don't want a yellow, though. I need to retire a blue, and I don't have enough wisdom for that. You see all the things I have to do to think here. I do have enough wisdom if I take a free and a gold. Oh, this is so much. And you have purple. He's 6, though. I don't think I have to. I just don't want you to go get that red. Because that would stink for me. So sure. Just because I don't want you to get that red, I'm going to use my superiority.
And take another turn.
Take another turn. I'm going to visit an encounter space. That's the one that I'm visiting.
And you get to do all 3.
Yes.
So.
And in the top, I needed that wisdom. I just gave you that information. I needed the gold. Well, I get a gold. Now I'm going to use that wisdom, I think, because I needed a what? An orange. So I'm going to get the orange for that. Wisdom. And he comes into here. Every time you build when passing. I don't have Sagittarius. Nope.
Roll can't be a 6.
Nope.
Still can't be a 6.
Dice hate me. It just likes to be rolled. It was like, come on. This is my chance to be on stream.
Do you wish to do the
I have a food. I might as well. That was the point of this. Because now I can build. I want my... Was it red? Yeah, I want my veteran settlement. That's going to cost me 1 stone and 1 wisdom, which I have. Dupe and dupe. This one needs to go here. The veteran settlement is choose one of your unused red freemen and gain VP equal to its value. Oh, look at that. 6, please. Afterwards, I can reduce its value by 1. I think that's actually good because I don't want to keep doing these dang food things. So I am going to reduce it. It's now a 5, and I'm okay with that. But I got 6 points out of it. And that's a May on the...
Yep.
But I'm okay. No, afterwards, reduce. That is not a May. So I had to reduce to get that 6 points, but it was worth it.
All right, I'm going to take 3 stone. And, oh, by the way, read this, the new building.
Riding grounds. Move 2 spaces on the military track and gain 1 stone food for each player with lower military strength. Okay.
Less exciting in a 2-player game.
Yeah.
All right, so I got 3 stone, but I'm going to use 1 of it to advance on the track. And I will go ahead and, what's Capricorn again? Every time you build a tower level, right? You add 2 to a value of 1 of your citizen dice. And Gemini is resource. Yeah, I will go ahead and advance 1 there. Now, it does not show the card, so I don't get the Capricorn right now. But I'm done. Jess, you're up.
Yeah, that is interesting. I do have a gold. I could build on orange, or do I just try to max out the blue? That would let me, I need to get a blue die. Okay. At some point. I know I want an orange too. 1 and 1. Ooh, I could build with gold instead of wisdom. Change the color of 1 of your unused die and keep its value. That's cool. Okay, this is fun because I'm like, ooh, maybe I could change this to a blue, which I was super economic and got the orange. I could have gotten the free one. Okay, I'm having lots of thoughts here. Wisdom is what I need. I have, but it's changed the color of an unused die and keep its value. This one is a 5. I could go up there and get food. I don't have a yellow. Oh, I have this guy. So I could just use him to go get a bunch of wisdom. That seems good. Oh, wow. And then I would have to build later. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to go get a bunch of wisdom with this guy. Boop. While
3.
I can. 3 wisdom.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and advance on the military track for 1 wisdom. Boop. And then I'm going to build. I'm going to build the artist parlor. So that is these 3 stone and those 2 wisdom. The artist parlor, I'm going to go ahead and build up there, says gain 3 victory points for every color among your freemen. Orange, purple, brown or red, and blue. So that's 12 points. That'll work.
Gates of Passage came out.
And what is that?
Add up to 2 to the value of any of your unused freemen.
Okay.
All right.
You're up.
I want to build. I could spend food to build over there and get more gold. Or I can spend a wisdom to attack and get food. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I know that I want to keep I want the orange one to change, I think. So I'm going to keep him there.
You know what? Hold on 1 second.
Change to blue.
Oh, I guess that doesn't matter either way.
When I do blue.
All right, we're going to change that up.
Build, make it blue. Build blue. Oh, goodness, this is so interesting. Okay. He has to stay to turn blue, though. So this one's going out. Attack and get a food. And get my court of law. And change the color. Okay. Just making sure I do this right. So this one's going out. It's a 5. We're fine because it was at a 4. Move it up. We're going to build and then take our bonus action. Building the court of law. So...
And that costs 1 and 1.
Yep. I'm going to do 1 stone and 1 of these.
Okay.
So I already have 2 blue. So I kind of want to close that district. And that'll let me advance on a chosen temple track and advance 2 steps on the mountain track. And I could spend the gold. Advance on another. I need more gold. Okay, so I am going to change this. Change the color of one of your unused. I only have this one. Keeping its value to blue.
All right, so it'll be a blue 4 back from the supply. So throw it in. You get a blue 4. And done.
Just I'm going to take a bonus action. I could take a bonus action to pay and do this. Nah, I don't need to do that before you. So I'm going to keep my superiority because there's nothing going out right now.
All right. So I have so much I want to do right now.
Oh, and my bonus action. I totally said that. Spend a wisdom to attack, which gives me 1, 2, 3 points.
Yep, and a wheat.
And a wheat.
So first attack that's happened here. Let's again go through it. So they're attacking, Jess gets whatever's in here, and then you get 1 point for every superiority marker that you've crossed. So 2, and for every person you're ahead of. Not on the same spot, but ahead of. So 3 points all day. You got it? Okay. So I'm conflicted right now. I want food, okay, to be clear. I want food to be able to get that worker, okay, that population base, which cost me 6. However, I also want to be able to build here, but I have a 3, and that's a 6. If I put my Archon here, that would trigger that. I'm so conflicted. Yeah, we're going to go there. That will roll that over, and I'm just going to get a resource of my choice and a gold. You're up. And what do I get? What do I want?
I am going to spend a gold to get a orange tower. Because I have Capricorn, I may add 2 to the value of one of my citizen die.
That'll be a stone.
So 6.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I'll spend a gold. Grab wrong thing. Purple. I only have 1 purple, so it only costs 1 gold. Boom, done. So building a tower, you're up.
I'm going to close a district.
Okay, so it's the first time we've done this. All right, so closing the district, to be clear, as one of your options. Pick an unused, you know how to do this. Go ahead.
No, please read it through.
Okay, all right.
I don't.
No, that's fine. All right, so an unused Freeman, which you have 1 of, which is going to be the blue, you're going to take it off the base and retire it to one of your buildings up there, like so. All right, so now what's going to happen is you take a look. You are going to reactivate any blue buildings that are around that one.
Okay.
So
advance 2 steps on the mountain temple, which I believe is this one.
Okay, done.
You can spend a gold. I don't have this because
to advance on another, right?
Another temple statue. Advance 1 step on the chosen temple track.
So whichever one you want to. You'll be tied with me on either of those.
What does that mean for ties? Because I'm ahead here, is that tiebreaker?
No.
Okay.
This is only for first player. These, I'm going to take Capricorn from you.
Okay.
Almost.
So not tied, because you'll actually be ahead of me.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I
the
don't
tiebreaker.
tie you.
Right.
All right. Which one do I like to add 2 to that? I like that one. What was yours?
Sagittarius is every time you take a new. Yeah.
No, I'll go up on Capricorn and hope I get up there.
Okay. So you have activated both of those. Mm-hmm. But now we take a look at.
I have one more thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. And the Agora. Go
when
ahead.
you close a district containing the Agora, gain 1 stone, wood, or wisdom. Sorry,
okay. So
just
grab
making sure.
One more basic resource.
I know I'm not building. What resource do I need? I'm done with that. I'm gonna need some citizens, so probably going to take some wisdom.
Or you can figure that out in a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the next part is take a look at the district cards over there. Do any of those match your district? Remember, you can manipulate those, you can rotate them, you can flip it over, you can mirror it however you want to. And obviously, the 15-pointer, the second one from the left, matches the district you just closed.
Yes.
So you're going to get the higher point value on that, which, because it's the first time that you've used this card, you're going to get the 15 points and you get both of the gold that are up there. So go ahead and take the gold.
I thought that happens at end of round.
It happens when you close a district.
Okay, we'll do it that way. But no, last time, remember, you took the gold and then we realized it was end of round.
When you close a district, you get that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I get the 15 right now and these.
There you go.
Okay.
So 24.
Got it.
No, I did that when we built it last time, not when we...
Thank you.
Did you get your other resource?
I picked stone.
Okay, so you're good.
Yes.
All right, so you have now closed the district. And the other thing to go ahead and cover is, at the end of the game, that is currently going to be worth 12 points. Because, point, 6 times the number of tower discs, 12. Mm-hmm. There you go. Okay, easy enough. There we go. All right, so I'm up. And now I need... Ooh, I had it. Shoot. A moment. Oh, I could do that. Okay. We'll come up here. Don't have the wisdom. Son of a biscuit. Glory to Rome. I almost need a new one. That's frustrating. That wouldn't cost me the wisdom. Oh, that's maddening. Okay, fine. It's not... God, that's not what I want to do, though. Yeah, that works. Okay. We'll go there. I will get a wisdom. No, I will get a stone and a gold. And then I will spend 1 food to be able to build, and I will build the harbor, which is 0 wisdom and 2 stone. And the harbor will go there. And it says gain 2 victory points for each of your yellow buildings. Well, I have 1 now. Done. And that's it. Yeah. I need new yellow. What is it?
It is a workshop. Gain 1 basic resource. Food, stone, or wisdom.
Fair point. According to the rules, the district card activates before the building, so just you would have those 2 gold available if you wanted to advance an extra space on one of the temple tracks because of your the buildings.
Okay,
so
sure.
If you wanted to, which one? If you want to keep Capricorn.
Sure.
All right, take your turn.
I am passing.
All right, so Archon comes back.
I need to take this.
Okay, go ahead. Here, I'll do it for you. All right, so the 5 happy birthday. There. This will come back, and that will become another advisor for Jess there. So notice she's down to 2 workers now, potentially 4, but she only has 1 available in her Archon. And that's it on her passing, because she has that one that's closed off, or that's closed the district. So it's now my turn. Now that I did that, I could build the farm, and the farm is going to be for that, or I need 3 wisdom and a stone to be able to build another yellow. And that would be right there because I'm going for this and that. So there's that. The farm wouldn't be terrible at this point. The other option is I have a gold, so being able to activate the yellow again, or another purple. The problem is I have 2 purples, I only have 1 gold. I need a 2nd gold to be able to get another purple. There's so much I feel like I need to do still. And I still don't have the wisdom, but I could spend the gold as wisdom to be able to grab that, and that would allow me to either grab stone or another gold and another resource. I think I like the latter. So it feels a little bit wasteful here. So I'm going to use that. That is 1 lower, so I need to pay a wisdom or a gold in this case, which feels not ideal, but so be it. So that's being a 5. I'm going to take 1 of each resource, the basic. There, I get that, and I'm done. Jess has passed, so we skip her, come back to me. So I have the 4. Getting the stone is nice. Getting my gold back would be nice as well. So the gold and the extra resource. I need 3 wisdom. I would only have 2. That's frustrating.
Planning ahead, are we?
Yeah. I mean, we could go up here and just get 1 more of each, which keeps me still a little bit behind where I want to be, but maybe the flexibility that gives maybe isn't the end of the world. The other option is to go and get more. I can't. I don't want. I could spend the. No, I don't want to spend to get. So the question then is, I either go to get 3 stone or I get 1 of each, and I think I will go for 1 of each. Yet again, 1, 1, and 1. And now, the last question is, do I want to use this? Well, no, because it would just, there's nothing for me to really do, so I'm going to pass. Happy birthday. Well, I'll do them all here in a minute. Nobody's graduating. There and there. So the 4 becomes a 5. The 4 becomes a 5. The 3 becomes the 4. And the 5 becomes the 6. All right, we both have passed. So since we're both passing, speaker dice come down. The 5 re-rolls, so re-roll that, and the 4 becomes a 5.
What? I did a 4.
Okay, all right. Yes, ma'am. There we go.
Why? You don't like my 4?
No, it's just like the odds of that are just, you roll it. All right. So furthest along the military track, that's still Jess. She stays the first player. Everybody moves back in the military. Again, I'm not making use of this at all. So I go back there. Temples. Jess keeps Capricorn, keeps Gemini. I keep Sagittarius. Nobody has triggered the end of the game. And was there anything you didn't move back here? So nothing. You're up. Go. Unpass.
Oh, goodness. What do I want to do? I don't want you to keep scoring points. I want to kind of end the game, but there's a lot of discs up there. This is tricky. If I do a farm in a blue, that would be good. I need people, but I need an orange, which is really freaking expensive.
It's only 3 wisdom.
I have 1. This is really, okay. I could get a farm when I build and get, because I have a red, so I'm looking at going over there where it's like build. Do I do that? I clearly don't need to increase my population. I need citizens.
And you do have a purple Archon.
Kind of want to change that one's color. I shouldn't, oh yeah, I should have changed that one, but whatever. Oh, he was out, that's why. Yeah, I do have a purple Archon, but that just gives me the bonus. Yeah, pay food to build.
You also have an orange Archon, which gives you...
I could get a speaker. Yeah, I think getting a speaker is probably a good idea right now. And then I can get some resources. And that, yeah. So I'm going to go over here. That moves up. And that will give me a speaker, which
and one
seems
of each,
good. And then 1 of each. Yep, that's me. Dupe and dupe.
All right. Or I could do that. Can't, no, quit looking at that. Don't. So I will go ahead there. I'm going to build, and I will... I'm going to build. I'm going to turn the obelisk into a farm, so it costs me 0 and 0, regardless of where it is. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm going to build the farm right there. And I will spend that to go there. Done. And that is blue. And we have the Sea Temple. Advance 2 steps. Yeah. On the Sea Temple, you can spend a gold to advance 1 on a different temple. All right. Jess, you're up.
I'm thinking. I need to close that district. I need to get an orange die. I dislike how far that orange die is. I don't have enough wisdom, so I suppose I should go get wisdom. Yeah. Ugh, why is that die so expensive? And then I'm going to use that to get there, which is fine, I guess. Okay. I don't really see another way around it. So we're going to do that and that.
3 wisdom.
3 wisdom.
Yep. There, I will get a wisdom and a gold. And I will spend the food to go ahead and build. I will build the workshop. It's going to cost me 2 wisdom and a stone. The workshop is going to go there. Gain 1 basic resource when I do so. And what do we want? Another food, another wisdom. Take a wisdom. And yeah, refill the yellow. What do we got?
Granary, gain 1 food plus 1 food for each farm.
Okay. You're up.
Okay. So this is a 6. So even though I'm going there, I get the 2 gray.
Correct. So you get a gold.
A gold and a something.
And then a die of your choice.
And I don't know what's the something yet. I'll figure out the something in a minute. And then a die of my choice is going to be spend the 3.
Roll.
For that. And I will figure out what my other thing is. I'm just taking a resource.
Oh, okay.
I need to go there a bunch.
I think that makes the most sense.
What can I do out here? I have those and I have those.
Yeah.
It's going to be score 1
we'll
of
get
those
that.
again. It's going to be a
It'll be
farm,
1 of
free.
each basic resource.
And orange. And a farm and a blue.
And then I'm going to spend 3 food.
So a stone.
I could raise that. Well, I know I'm going to go 1, 2 for sure. Question is, do I go another here or do I turn this into a 6? Which is a little bit worrisome. Because I would lose. Nope, we're just going to go here. Done. You're up.
That works.
What you got?
I'm thinking orange farm. Okay. I'm going to have to build a bunch.
Lace farms are free. They just cost actions.
Exactly. But with not many guys.
That is a fact.
So getting more guys is still good. Always going to be good. And I still have a place for one. Plus, I need this person to move up. Because a 3 is not great. So maybe go get myself a yellow. For free. Maybe. Oh, but I can't. Because that costs wisdom now. Because he's a youngin'.
This is going to be close.
What is going to be close?
That final score.
How do you know that?
Well, I'm going to get those two. That's how the game's going to end. I'm fairly certain.
How do those end again?
When all the gold's gone. And I got the right 2, you got the left 2.
Good. I need to get him to age up.
It's a wash of 27 unless I can get an extra 7 by getting this and this. So.
Oh, I can do that. So next turn, I can do that. That'll put that up and I can end the district. Okay. So I need... Do I even want to build? I might want to just rush the end of the game. Yeah. I probably just wanted to end super fast.
I'm pretty sure the game's going to go one more round, but then it's going to end. Next round, because I want it to end next round.
Yeah, so it's going to end next round.
Yes.
All right. There's no speaker die left, so using him as an orange isn't good. He's a 3, though, so no matter what, he costs me wisdom, which really sucks.
I know that feeling, Jess.
Dang. Crud.
Yep. Been there.
I don't have 3 wisdom to even pay to use him.
If you want to put him there or there, yeah. You have gold.
No, I need those for levels. Everybody knows that. The gold has to stay to buy levels. If you're not hoarding gold for levels, then I have the game because I'm buying all the levels. So yeah, gold is only for levels. Do not spend your gold on other things. Visit encounter site, close a district. I don't want to close it yet. Build a tower level. I could do that right now, but when I build a tower level, yes. Okay, so I'm going to build a tower level. I'm going to pay the 2 gold for that.
For either an orange or a blue, which means it's probably
I'll stick with the blue. Yeah. So that's going to be another tower level. When I build a tower level, add 2 value to one of your unused citizen dice, which is going to bring it to a 5. Thank you. That's better. That worked.
Good job.
That's what I needed.
All right. So.
Oh, jeez.
I want to do both. That's the problem. I need to do that. That's more important than that. That will go there. Oh, right. I forgot about that.
It's so hard, man.
Right, but that's going to help it. So I'm okay. I will take something in a gold and I'm done. Go.
All right. So I have an orange 5. I could go there, but I can't get a speaker die. Could get a thing of each. And up my last value right now, close the district. And then...
Right? Seriously, Greg.
Take one speaker. Yeah, closing the district right now is not a good idea because my bonuses would be nil. So don't do that. Would really like to get another die, and I really don't even care what it is. So maybe it's a 5 now. I could go to purple and just get a die. Or I could go to purple and get some golden wisdom. Do I even want to bother building those? It's really only for the 2 spaces on the military track. Which one's military? Middle? Oh, no, military. Oh, that would put me ahead of you. And gain 1 more military strength. That's not that great. Okay.
Oh, this is so tense right now.
It is. All right, I have a 5. It's not going to red. It's not going to yellow.
Then it's free.
I could go up on the military track and get a wisdom. I could get gold or take a yellow, which lets me go again. Yeah, I'll do that. I will go here and I will take this guy for free. Yeah.
Roll. Nope. Yep. Okay. Oh, that kind of sucks, but that's okay. I'll deal with that later. Yeah. I owe wisdom for that. I'll pay a stone. And Capricorn, please. Just put them right here because I'm not going to be building down there. So, done. You're up.
What's Sagittarius again?
Every time you take a new citizen die, you add 1 to its value, up to a max of what it is.
You're already going to have those maxed, but it helps your purple. That's it. Oh, your other guy's going away.
Yeah, the orange is going away.
So it only helps your purple, Capricorn. But that's 4 points. All right. So this one, if I use it there, thank you for that. I can get 3 wisdom. I can get another resource, or I can go up on those tracks, and points are good. Right now, it would be giving me, yeah. So I'll go here. I'll take my bonus, which is going to be 1 of something. Gosh, I don't even know. Do I have anybody aging? I do. So I'll have an open slot. I'm not super worried about that. Do I take it back? That's this one. I really need to move up here, though. That seems way more worth it at 7. No, well, get up to 3 points. So I'll probably do that one, and that gives me Sagittarius, which is meh. All right. So I'll spend a stone, move up on that. Thank you. And then I take a resource of, we traded cards. I'll take a resource of my choice, which of the basic. What do I need? Wisdom? My building. And And then stones. I need, farms are free. Orange and blue. That's 3. Oof. I need 5 of those, yeah. So at least get my wisdom. And then I'll worry about the stone. It's tense. So tense.
That is a fact. Problem is, I don't want that, so I can't build the tower yet. So I have my Archon still. And I need to time this so right now.
Right? Ugh.
So I think I take that back. Because I need it.
But you have the Capricorn.
Yeah, but I need it.
Okay.
For what's going to happen for next turn. This is important to me. All right. Your turn.
I have no gold. I'm not going to grow my population. And I'm not closing a district. So
we're both going to pass, so just to save time.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
There we go. All right. Yep. Happy birthday, everybody. 6.
Oh,
6.
I need that other one back.
5. Advisor. Both get our Archons back. Here you go. The 4 becomes a 5. The 4 gets rolled to a 2. Because end of the round. So, military track. That's me. I become first player, please, ma'am. Then I move backwards. Temples. Me, you. That stays the same. End game conditions. No, but it's going to happen this coming round. Okay. So now becomes really, really tricky on when I do this. The timing of everything matters. Yeah. My Archon is going to go here. He's going to grab another die. It's going to cost 2 wisdom to grab that die there. That becomes a 4. So that's a 3, but every time you take a new citizen, you add 1 to it. So that'll be a 4. Done.
That's 4 points for a stone. That seems good. I need to build. I don't have enough things. All right. Luckily, I get these bonuses with my Archon. I don't, if I needed a food or something, I could attack there. I'm not going to really worry about that. This one lets me build. That's non-trivial. And this one gives me a speaker die. But closing my district. All right, so I could get, I probably should do that ASAP so that I get the dang speaker dies. Yeah. Okay. So first, I'm going to close the district.
All right, so technically it matches the top left one, so you get to gold and 12 points. 1 and 11, 36. Okay. Activate your orange buildings.
Take 1 speaker for free. and change the color of one of your unused dice, but keep its value. So I have a 4 yellow, and I think I'll make it an orange so that I can get another speaker die.
Okay. Makes sense.
So that was closing my district. I have the superiority. I want to make sure that I can use this without using a thing. So I'm going to go up there. That goes up. I get one of each and the other speaker die.
Okay. So on my turn, I will go ahead and build the tower level, spending the 2 gold to get the purple, because I had 2 already. That gives me a 3rd. You're up. I have the rest of my game planned out.
I
already,
don't.
so.
I wish I was that good, but my brain can't hold that much info. Okay, so I can get... I don't really need anything for the red bonus. The purple bonus would let me build, and I have enough wheat to do that. I don't really see a need for these right now. And then I have all the speaker die. So I'd be using it as a purple if I go up there. I have my speaker die as well to probably build, unfortunately. And that's going to cost me a wisdom, which is problematic. But I get a resource up there, so I guess I can get that. I'm not really thinking this through, but I'll do that. So this is going to go up here. I get a gold. And when passing, gain... That's not the one I want. I need the one... I don't care about that. No, those are fine. I need to move up on those tracks. Bad.
Oh, one other thing I forgot. The whole reason I did this. Every time you build the tower level, you can add 2 to the value of one of your citizen dice. There.
So that gives me a gold. And it lets me build. How do you have this all planned out?
It's really simple. For me, for what I'm doing, it'll make sense why it's so simple. What I mean by that, it would be for you too. I'm not saying I'm going to win. I'm just saying I have the rest of my game planned out.
These will let me go up another blue tower, which is good. I need 2 more gold if I'm gonna. Oh God, yeah, I got nothing. So I know I'm gonna do this, and do I even bother building? I can do a farm. And I could do, the blue is too expensive. 2 and 2 lets me take 1 building from the market for free and place it next to your player board. What's that mean?
Okay, construction site. I got to look that one up. The construction site allows you, you may later purchase it as if it were in the market. If you do, you don't pay any wisdom cost. But you still pay basically it's a way to get it cheap down here.
Save the wisdom cost, but I'll still need the stone.
Right, exactly.
We'll hope it works out. Okay, so we're going to pay that to build. And then that's 2. Oh, I don't know if it'll...
2.
Yeah, I don't think I'm... Planning is a good plan.
But it doesn't mean it's going to work. I'm just excited I have a plan. I think it'll work, but I don't know if I'll win. What's the estate?
Oh, take 1 citizen for free from the citizen offer.
Which, all right.
I have to take my building?
I apologize. I'm sorry. Choose 1 from the offer and just pay stone later.
I'll take this one.
And then the blue. And we know what the obelisk is. All right. It's got to be there. Okay. It literally doesn't matter which of these two I use. Nope, doesn't matter. I use the blue because I can't do it. All right, I'm going to take 3 food and build. And I will build with, let's go with this one for free. Done.
At least that saved me the wisdom.
Oh, hold on. Forgot that.
Oh, that makes it much better. So if I go there, I could build. So I still have to go to a build, basically, right?
Oh, what's it say?
No.
To build it, yes.
We already looked it up.
Yes.
It doesn't say anything. The rule book told us, right? So I still have to go to a build location.
And you just pay the stone.
But I need stone. So I will go here and get 3 stone.
Done?
Mm-hmm.
Close.
I need to build again.
Purple, red. It matches that one. Hand me the 2 gold, please. And that's 12 points. 1 to 31. I get to reactivate both these purple, take a wisdom, and set any mothership to 1. I choose to set that 1 to 1. Done. And then this, gain 3 points for each of among your freemen. The rules don't specify that seats of power don't count, or I guess for each color. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's an advisor now, not a freeman. So I would argue that's just 9 points for that. So 40. Done.
I need 1 more turn and I can't do it. So I'm going to use this. There's nothing I can do to get that 1 extra turn. Really stinks. This is what happens when you age up early. So wait. Could I get a thing? Use a food. Okay. Yes, it's a 2. All right, so I'm going to, but it doesn't match the color.
1,
what am I thinking?
2, 3.
Nope.
So I'm good on that, Rainer, but yeah, good call.
So I'm not okay because I need to get 1 more turnout and I can't.
Buy a die?
What I need is a farm so that I would actually, you know what? You have to close the district to score those.
You do.
And I'm not going to close the district. So I guess it doesn't matter.
You would need 2 more turns.
So this would at least let me advance. So I'll just get out of my own way. Build this.
For 3 stone?
For 3 stone. And then I'm going to advance 2 steps on the sea temple, please. I can pay a gold to advance 1 step on another temple. How much does that give me, though? 4 points?
That would be a 4-point gain.
Whereas the gold will actually let me buy 6 points. So it doesn't make sense to do that. If I had more gold, that would be great.
Fair enough.
But I do not. So I'm going to not pay the gold. And this is where it would have gone.
Okay, that's fine. All right, you're done?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am going to close that district. That is red, purple, purple. Check that, back that up. Gonna close that district, which is yellow, yellow, blank, purple. So that one, if you'll hand me the 2 gold, that's 15 points to 55.
This is not a close game. You have counted poorly.
That's entirely possible, but all right. It activates none of those buildings, but that does trigger the end of the game at the end of this round.
At the end of this round.
Right, so I'm done.
I will spend 3 to get a blue. Doesn't really... Actually, I could spend 2 and I would have had my gold. What did I need gold for?
You could move up for an extra few points. If you prefer to do that, that's fine, to get the orange.
Okay, yeah, because it doesn't matter. They're both 6 points.
Correct.
So, and I'll spend that.
And that would get you there from last time because you had the gold.
So I could do both. Yay, I did both at least then.
I am going to close that district. Now, note that this is the same as this one. I've already scored this one once. So I'm going to get the lower value. The lower value is 7 points. And it reactivates those 2 purples. Gain a victory point plus 1 additional victory point for every Freeman you have. I have 1 Freeman, so it's 2 points. And then take a wisdom and set any mothership to 1. So I'll take a wisdom, set a mothership to 1.
I have nothing.
We have nothing. So there we go. Done. Your turn.
I am done.
You're passing.
Yes.
And essentially, doesn't matter. That becomes a 5 for you. So birthdays.
Wee-hee.
And I will go ahead and spend 3 gold to take the last purple. There. Back to you. You've passed. Back to me. I will spend 1 gold to get a red. Oh, I don't have 6, so I can't grow my population. I can't close anything. I can't visit. I'm done. I pass. That will then come down there. He'll come home. And that's the end of the game.
Yes.
So now we go into, speaker dice return.
Doesn't matter.
Technically that would roll, but it doesn't matter.
We don't have to do that.
Whatever. Military track, we move back. There is nobody moving back. End of game, yes. So I would have Capricorn. Jess would have Gemini and Sagittarius. So you get that. And now the end game condition is triggered because those are gone. Had you taken the blue, that would have also triggered it.
Both were going.
To be clear.
Yep.
Final scoring. A point for every gold you have left over. None. Score of number of victory points on the rightmost space on your advisor track. I score 3.
6.
All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Compare the positions on your marker on the top on the temple. So the lowest one or the highest one goes away. So we don't count this one for Jess. Here, let's go ahead.
And don't count that one for you. We can just count our other 2.
Oh, yeah. So those are our highest. So those just don't worry about. So Jess is getting 7 and 7 for 14. 14 is 56. And for me, it is 7 and 0, negative almost. So 7 more to 74. And then for each die you have in the seat of power, score number of victory points multiplied by the height of the tower.
Oh, so, this is where you go very far.
Jess, go ahead, do yours. Hold on.
3 times 6 is 18, and 3 times 6 is 18, so 36.
Yes, checks out. There you go. So 36. 92. And I have 2 times 6 is 12. And then 4 times 11 is 44. 44 and 12, 56. You're right, I can't math. 56, 55.
130.
130?
Yes, because 80 plus 50.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, and ground it.
Yeah, remember the things you thought you weren't going to need?
Yeah, I didn't think we're not going to need. Boom, done. There.
Not even close.
So, hashtag terrible.
Almost half your score. Build things.
I hear building's important,
Building's
right?
really important.
Temples. But in a 2-player game, obviously things are going to be different as far as, like, it's just...
No, but it even says that in the rule book.
Yeah.
Really, if you're not building out this tableau, you're going to have trouble.
Right. Do other stuff. Have a plan, but build.
Yes.
And then closing districts, if you're able to multiply, that's good.
Yes. Oh, okay.
So there you go. All right.
Yes.
So there you go. That's it. That is Origins, First Builders. So big thanks to...
it is in the name. It's even in the name.
First
Origins.
Builders.
First Builder. build more.
If a game has in the name of the game is the...
You're trying to create a new thing on the fly.
Yeah, it's terrible. All right. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks to Rainer and everybody else over at Board&Dice sponsoring the playthrough, but also just hosting us today. That was cool.
Yeah.
Fun today.
Happy Gen Con, everyone.
Yeah, happy Gen Con. Hopefully you all are having a good time. I assume if you're watching this, you're not at Gen Con, so happy un-Gen Con. That's it.
Yes.
Be back maybe Sunday for a solo stream of this over on the Heavy Cardboard channel. And sometime probably next week, we will be doing a 3 or 4 player stream of this with full teaching the whole 9 yards over on Heavy Cardboard, which over on YouTube, how to get at Heavy Cardboard.
At Board Game Girl 1. I forgot my Board Game _ Girl 1. I forgot my tag.
Right. You can support the show over on patreon.com/HCHQ. That's it. We're out of here.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody, for watching. That was fun. Hopefully, you all enjoyed it. And thanks for taking it easy on me today. I appreciate it.
Right.
All right. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.
Bye. Good job.
I didn't realize that.
I was like, you're slow.
I didn't realize.
You never do.